Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the old family farm here in Farming Simulator 19 with Delores Flofflebotham and myself, CWATTYESO. Now, at the end of the last video, I was in the process of sort of cultivating fields, and then I was going to seed the fields, or should I say Delores was going to seed the fields. Because of the rain situation, it was making things a bit hard going, but we've got some fields sowed. I just need to put the hood back on because I did turn it off. So we've got some barley, got some more barley, I've got some wheat growing over here. I also got them fertilised because, as you can see, it has stopped raining. However, I have run into a small issue. I haven't got the other two fields seeded because, our seeder has broken. By the time I finished field 7 over there, I was only able to travel at 4 miles an hour. So poor old Delores is going to have to get the spanners out and have a bit of a tinker with the machine before she can get the other two fields seeded. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to give it a bit of a wash because it's a bit mucky. Get all the grime out of all the joints and moving parts, and then she can get the spanners out of the toolbox and start having a bit of a tinker, see if she can fix it. Because as I say, we can't really afford at this point in time to buy a new seeder. I would love a new seeder, but alas, we don't have the pennies. Right. So we want to repair that now. $78. That's what it's cost us for parts then. Huh? Oh no! I've repaired the wrong thing. That's picking up on the sprayer around the back here. So we might just need to move that out of the collision zone. Because I've repaired the wrong thing. I want to repair the seeder. Oh, putting these things in here. Right. Can't customise anything on it. We can repair it for $108. Okay. Right. We've got $108 worth of repairs. It looks like we've got some seed in it still. So I could carry on and get the other fields seeded tonight before bedtime, and then we'll see how things are looking in the morning. We'll probably have to fertilise, spray those 3 fields again. Right. Let's have a quick look in what we've got in stock, shall we? 23,000 litres of wheat. I'm doing a fair bit of barley. I've got 2 fields of barley. I reckon we plant more wheat. I reckon that's what I do. And it's quite hazy. Following the rain, it's not really sort of burnt off today. It's been quite foggy. Which is a bit of a shame. Never really turned into a nice day. Maybe tomorrow would be better. Let's do my little headland. Because we have got hedges on 2 sides of this field now. I did get rid of the hedge on one side. That was one of the differences in the farm that I did ask you to try and spot and point out in the comment section. I'm not going to reveal the full answers until I've had a chance to see what gets posted on the video, because obviously I'm recording this video more or less straight after recording the last video, so it's not been uploaded yet and no one will have seen it to comment, so I'm not going to reveal the answers and say who got it right until such time as the videos are public and people have had a chance to watch and comment on the changes. Ideally, I would like to get these fields sown fully before the night is out, before the sun completely sets. Missing bits. In fact, this whole road's not really been great, has it? I end up wasting so much seed by overseeding, because I can't drive straight, and we don't have GPS yet. That's something else on Dolores' shopping list. She's got a lot on her shopping list, but unfortunately we're not in a position, really, a financial position, where we can buy a lot of stuff. Although, as she was doing the work on the other 3 fields, she was thinking maybe, we've borrowed a little bit of money from the bank, haven't we, 100 grand. She was thinking about maybe going back, see if she could borrow some more, just to buy all the bits we need to get some stuff going, for more equipment that we desperately do need. Like a mower and a tedder and a tractor with a front PTO. Definitely thinking of selling the case, but it's a case of what do I replace it with? What would be a good medium-sized tractor? I was thinking maybe the John Deere 6R, because we've already got the 6M. That would be a nice tractor, and it would be in keeping with the John Deere theme, especially as there's a big John Deere poster on one of these barns, barn buildings. So we probably ought to, and we've got, you know, the harvesters John Deere. We might be able to get a few more other little tools down the road which are John Deere inspired. I mean, I have got seeders and planters for John Deere and a fertiliser spreader, but they're probably far too big to use on a map like this. And it's probably something I'm going to have to put onto a different map, basically. I really ought to set up some courseplay courses for Delores so she can do these fields. And then I can just talk to you guys, but we did say we wanted to try and keep this series me doing all the work. It's getting late. It's getting late. We're going to be working into the night at this rate. We might need to start thinking about headlights. Because honestly, if I could get a seeder that matches the sort of power harrow in terms of performance, it won't be too bad. Unfortunately, we just don't have one. And this is like the slowest part of the job. The power harrow made the cultivating an absolute breeze. Really did. The fertilizer sprayer, it does the fields in like a couple of passes, 2 or 3 passes, and it's done. So the fertilizing takes no time at all to put down. But seeding and harvesting are probably at the 2 longest jobs we have on this farm. And possibly straw collecting. There's no quick way of collecting the straw either, because our loading wagons are small. I think I missed a bit back there. That halfway yet? I need to put more lights on, I can't flipping see. We don't have any floodlights on this farm, do we? So these 2 fields won't be fertilised because I've not sprayed these fields. No, I have. I have sprayed these fields. Sure I did. Yes. I did spray the fields. I'm getting confused. I sprayed the fields because I couldn't do much more until I repaired the seeder. I tell you what, it won't be long before the seeder wants repairing again at this rate, because it's having to do so much work, this little thing. I'm trying to think what time I've got it set to. I think I said it, was it 9:30? For when the night time scale jumps to like 300. I definitely want to be done seeding by then. If I can help it. Because otherwise we're going to get crop growth. And the fields will end up really looking patchy and funny. So I want to be done seeding by then. And I hope the weeds don't pop up. They shouldn't do, because like I say, I've adjusted the weed growth rate in the growth control mod. So hopefully give us a bit of a break from having to weed every 6 hours, because that's just ridiculous. Giants. That's ridiculous. None of the crops don't grow that fast. Lights are on the rest of the farm. I think I've got about another hour and a half, which hopefully I should have that other field done by. And then Delores can put her feet up, because she's done quite a lot of work today with the cultivating and the spraying and the seeding. And it's not been a nice day. She's probably soaking wet from all the rain we had earlier. She's going to need a nice hot bath and a cup of tea or something when she gets in. There we go. Can't really see anything out the mirrors now. This field I can just work straight up and down. Ain't got to worry about headlands or anything, because it's open at both ends. There's no hedges to get in the way. Although I did miss a bit with my cultivator lot, which is not good, because this doesn't direct seed. Must have lifted up a fraction early with the power harrow. We'll get it next time. So first thing in the morning, and it will be in the morning, Delores has decided she's going to go buy some chickens. Because we're going to start doing the chickens. At least then we can start producing some eggs, which will be nice. And we'll get nice little pallets produced from those, containing the eggs, so it should be easy to move. And take a pallet to the sell point. Providing, of course, we have a low loader, front loader on the tractor by that point. Don't miss any bits. So we're going to have 3 fields of wheat, 3 fields of barley. No, 2 fields of barley, 3 fields of wheat. This should give us a bit of crop to put in the silo, as well as obviously sell a little bit to keep the money rolling in. Now we'll have to spray these fields again tomorrow, which should be a quick and easy job to do. This is why I don't do a lot of farming at night, because you can't really see anything. It's too dark. And the vehicle headlights have like no distance on them, so you can barely see in front of your nose. There we go. Job done. Near enough. Again, about halfway. So yeah, obviously doing this at 9 miles an hour, now that the seeder is repaired, is a lot better than doing it at 4 miles an hour, which I was forced to do whilst it was broken. And that's why I decided we're going to repair it at the start of this video. I wasn't going to try and push on with a 4 mile an hour seeder. Oh no, here we go. Timescales going crazy. Which means these crops are going. The crops are going to spring up potentially before I finish seeding. Can't do anything about that whilst I'm in the vehicle. Delores ain't going to get no sleep tonight. Poor girl. This is a disaster. Oh, the weeds are here. Now they sprung up fast. So we're gonna have to spray bottom. Unless, of course, the crops don't grow in. Oh no, some of the crops have grown in. We could probably mechanical weed, I'm guessing. Oh, poor Delores. Oh dear. Right, we're going to have to get this mechanical weeder out now then. And do all these fields. And then fertilise. Oh god, where? Oh, the weeder's in the other shed, isn't it? I've just remembered. We have a weeder. I know we had a weeder. I was thinking, where did I pull the weeder? And I realised it's not in this shed. It's in this one. Zoom in close, because I don't like, obviously, the boom boom. Camera collision gets a bit iffy when you start driving through mower sheds. Right, Delores. This isn't powered, is it? This is self-propelled mechanical weeder. Ideally, we don't want to miss bits, if I can help it. Oh no! Crop destruction. The bloody crops. Are they in the second growth stage then? Third growth stage. Oh, great. Delores is going to have to fertilise herbicide spray then. And we've just messed up a whole row of barley, which is not good. Now, there's not a lot else you can do today, Mr. John Deere. You might as well retire back to the shed. And we'll have to jump in the voucher. So there's going to be lots of spraying to do now, because we need to get the herbicide and do all the fields with herbicide, and then we're going to have to come back and do the field with fertiliser too. Right, so we'll unload there. We'll open a little filler up on the side. And fill it with the herbicide. There's not a lot. There's probably enough to do probably these 3 fields, and then I'll have to come and get some more. Yeah, not impressed, one could say. I've managed to destroy a whole row of crops, look. This will get rid of the weeds, at least. It's not going to do anything about our poor destroyed crops, but what has just installed itself on my PC? Something has, because I got that doo-doo-doo. course, this not being fertiliser, I can't tell where I've sprayed. So we'll end up with a bit of an overlap. Oh, I've missed some bits there. Oh, did a terrible job. Doing a terrible job with a weed killer. Oh, I keep getting blooming emails from GitHub to do with course play, and it's annoying me a bit because the two people having the conversation now have completely derailed the thread that I opened up. Try and get a bit of support or find out if something is working or not working properly, and now they're kind of having their own little conversation in my thread and completely derailing the subject. That's not helpful in the slightest. Litres, that's not great. So I'm definitely going to have to get some more fertiliser, herbicide. I'm going to cut through here. Come on, stop missing bits of the film. There we go, another email. I might have to turn that off because it's going to bother me if people other than the developers having a conversation in my thread are going to keep giving me notifications. Zoom out a bit and get a slightly wider picture of this. So we're going to definitely have to fill up again, so I'm not worried about turning it off in between the fields too much. And we just need, oh, I should have started turning much sooner. At least it's a sunny day, although it is apparently going to get cloudy again in a little while. Rapidly running out of herbicide, but we should at least get these two fields done. I will start turning much earlier this time. Gonna have a little strip left. Can we get to the end before it runs out? Should be able to, looking at the rate of usage. We will then need to buy some more. So that'll be a cost for the day. Which we incur. So yeah, depending when the mechanical weeders are alright in some sense. They're not brilliant, I'll be honest, because of the way the crops grow and that. They have such limited usage, or such a limited window of usage. You know, if the weeds had cropped up before I'd seeded the fields and before anything was growing, then yeah, by all means, use the mechanical weeder. But as soon as you've planted crops, it's just not worth the risk, is it? You're better off grabbing yourself a sprayer. Because you're not going to do any crop damage like I've done there, look. Poor Delores. I didn't realise that had grown 2 cycles. But I suppose that field was the one we sowed early on yesterday afternoon. Where's the refill point pipe? It's on this side, isn't it? I'll make sure that's open for business. Drive up here. 1300 litres. I'll close that. And then we'll go spray these 2 fields. As I say, it's a little bit annoying that the weeds popped up. And look, even this field's kind of grown 2 stages. Or part of it's grown 2 stages. It's weird how the crop growth cycles in this game work. Right, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to drive down this strip here. Then I'm guaranteed to be hitting all the field. We'll swing round at the bottom like we did on the previous field and come back up this side. Whirl round there. Can drive up here, get these done, and then we need to come grab the fertilizer. Give these another dusting. Don't think this field's too bad. This is like 2 and a bit passes, this one down here, isn't it? Possibly just the 2 if I get lined up right. I want to see where the dead weeds are, where the live ones start. The good thing is where we've seeded, we won't get weeds growing on there again. Or we shouldn't do. Huh. All weeded. Good, good, good. Ugh, the boom. Should have folded it. Right, let's take this on, unload it, and refill it with the fertiliser that we've kind of got left over from when we did this, the other from yesterday. That one there. How much are we gonna get? We might be able to get all the field done for that. All of the fields done for that, which would be useful. Right, I'm gonna unfold it. This is work. Running around trying to do this. Dee 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 dee. I don't think it makes much difference which way I do this field. Right, that's that field done. I could, in all realistically, extend this field along here quite a bit up to the horse pen, which I'm going to crash into because I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Not. Bit of a waste fertilising this bit because obviously there's no crop now. Hey, we learn a lesson, don't we? Pay attention to the crop growth next time before you grab the weeder and start driving all over the fields. And also maybe actually hook up a tractor that has the right wheels on it as well, which it would be the Fiat. Should have been the tractor I switched to do the weeding. We'll go through here again. Smack all the hedge. Get across here. Go in and do this field as well. Bring it round at the end. Just get backwards and forwards. And we'll pick up these two fields and then that'll be it. Job done. This will probably use up all the fertiliser. I think we've probably still got another 2 passes to do. Definitely use up all the fertiliser. Or very close to it. Bingo. That'll do. What we'll do is we'll go and refill the fertiliser, which I never closed the actual refill tank on it. And then we'll unload it, so we're ready if we should get attacked by weeds again. I'm hoping we won't, but you never can tell. Just unload it. Load this over here. Ink. Put him back. In the vehicle shed. Right, that's done. So let's go. Well, actually, it's a bit too late now to buy chickens, because this video's gone on far too long, because I wasn't expecting to have to weed and fertilise. I was expecting just having to fertilise, which I was expecting to have done. So what we'll do is we'll buy the chickens in the next episode of the series and get them taken care of with their feed and stuff, and then we'll probably look at maybe seeing if there's any contract work that we can do. Now, harvesting on field 13. He wants to pay us £1,000 for that. We could probably do that. So I'll accept that now, and that's what we'll do in the next episode. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed the episode, and I hope you'll leave those likes on the video. And again, I hope you leave your comments and questions and suggestions and feedback in the section down below. If you're not already doing so, go ahead and click that subscribe button, and I will see you all again very soon with another video. Goodbye for now.